Okay, so this is a familiar face to people that come into MCAL and frequent here. This little number, this red Crewman, has been in and out on a couple of occasions. So why don't you walk us through the history of this car?
Well, a few years back now, the client, I used to maintain the car for him, servicing, stuff like that. And he always had it in his mind that he wanted to tub it and bag it and stuff like that. So I was sort of trying to talk him out of the whole scenario, but I sort of caved a little bit and we started the project. So a few years back we airbagged just the rear, but we retained the leaf spring and we did it like an airbag assist system. And we tubbed it a fair bit, we ran a 335 rear tyre. That's what he wanted, a big fat tyre on the back. So we did that, we did custom rear bar, we did twin exhaust system. So it looked completely different than a factory sort of Crewman. But the problem is that we had a lot of issues with the leaf springs, that it was fighting the airbags and would never ever sit low enough, and it was always chopping out one of the support arm bushes in the front of the system. So we thought, you know what, let's get rid of it completely now, and we went to a full airbag system, and we went to a shockwave, got rid of the leaf spring. We did a typical 3-link with a panhard rod on it.
Right, and that was good. Now tell me about, it's got an interesting rear end in it, this thing. What was the plan there, and what did you end up doing?
Well, I mean, originally we did change the whole diff. Originally from the Crewman diff, we went to another earlier Borg Weiner because the parts are more readily available. And we did go full floater as well. And we ran the XYZ rear brake system. Just with the rear end, it was, especially when it comes to the control arms, it was actually pretty sort of touch and go with what we're going to do it and how we're going to do it. So we actually used HQ aftermarket lower control arms, adjustable ones, and we modified them to suit the application.
All right, okay, cool. So where are we at now? So it's this iteration is it's next level, so it's gone to the next level.
So we rebuilt the engine. We went to a cast iron 6 litre. Now it's about a 410 cube with Higgins heads on it, one of my camshafts, supercharger camshafts, and we ran a Magnuson 2300 on it at the moment. We're still probably 80% done in the engine bay. We still need to do the bonnet mods to get the blower under the bonnet, and then do the header tanks and a few bits and pieces. And the rear end, we're just setting up the airbags at the moment. So just mounting the pumps, the tanks, have to run all the rear sensors as well and start wiring it all up.
And what air system are we running?
We're just running the air ride system.
AccuAir?
Yeah, AccuAir system, yeah.
Sick, that's awesome. That's great. So we're down to plumbing at the minute.
Yeah, so a bit of mucking around doing that, setting up the plumbing, bit of wiring, bit of mounting. And
so it's pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. So we're trying to isolating the pumps as much as I can so it's not too noisy, and let's see how we go.
Yeah, awesome. Looking forward to seeing this one back on the road. It's going to be a beast.